Let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. We start in Nassau, Bahamas, where Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham announced in the House of Assembly on Monday that the government intends to bring a bill to Parliament before the summer recesses to deal with the question of the imposement of the death penalty in the Bahamas. Ingraham did not reveal what the bill would specifically address, but a source close to the drafting of the proposed legislation told reporters that it would outline specific categories of murder. The law lord said that the worst cases of murder that would call for the imposement of capital punishment would be those in which the murder is carefully planned out and carried out in the furnace of another crime, such as robbery, rape, drug smuggling, human smuggling, drug wars, gang enforcement policies, kidnapping, preventing a witness from testifying, serial killers, as well as the killing of innocents for the gratification of their own desire. The Prime Minister's announcement came less than a week after the Privy Council squashed the death sentence of the murder convict Maxo Tito. Tito was sentenced more than 5 years ago for the 2002 murder of 16-year-old Danelle Conover. Her skull was crushed and her body burnt. But the Privy Council, while recognizing that it was a dreadful, appalling murder, said that it did not fall into the category of worst of the worst, therefore the death penalty ought not to be applied, particularly in a case of a crime of passion. And also tonight, a follow-up to an earlier report in February off the coast of Nassau, Bahamas, where National Security Minister Earl Court confirmed that he saw a sighting of a submarine and assumed it was used for the trafficking of cocaine. Now, Latin American cocaine traffickers may be using submarines to move European-bound drugs across the Atlantic Ocean, a top official said on Monday during a conference aimed at stemming the flow of drugs throughout Africa. Alexandre Schmid, head of the West African branch of the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, said that drug cartels are known to have already used submersibles off the South American and Caribbean coasts. Even though no submarines have been seized in West African waters, there is irrefutable evidence to suggest that they are in use. The lightweight submarines could be the latest evolution of the trade, said Schmid, and pointed out that the cocaine seizures have gone down throughout the region, and at the same time the consumption in West Africa has gone up. And in Charlestown, Nevis, permanent secretary and the minister responsible for public utilities and renewable energy in Nevis's island administration, Ernie Stapleton, has described geothermal energy as a resource that stood to revolutionize the Twin Island Federation. He made these comments at a recent press conference hosted by the minister responsible for public utilities and renewable energy on Nevis, Carla Seal Powell, when a public awareness campaign about geothermal energy and the benefits to the island was launched. It's a natural resource, and that means we own it, and we get the royalties from it. Monies will be paid to the government as long as geothermal power is produced in Nevis. It is our resource and the royalties that is being paid because it is the resource of the people of Nevis. Stapleton, who also has a background in finance, likened the geothermal resource on Nevis to oil found in Trinidad, pointing out to the fact that the island has built its economy on that natural resource, which was also extracted from the ground. However, he also pointed out that while oil and geothermal were both natural resources, geothermal is forever because of the volcanic generated heat, unlike oil deposits, which will eventually deplete.
This Caribbean report is brought to you by Emerald K Tires, keeping you rolling right.
And that's your Caribbean report. And now it's time to check in with Judy Fricks on Wednesday. As always, she's got your updated Crime Stoppers report.
This is Judy Fricks with your weekly Crime Stoppers report. Almost all of us want a safe community, but too many of us think that reporting a criminal is snitching, while others continue to buy stolen goods, thereby helping to make crime pay. We need to ensure that crime does not pay. So far, your tips have helped law enforcement make 134 arrests. Tell us what you know about the following crimes and keep the arrests coming. We will not eliminate crime completely, but with your help, we can make crime in our territory a minor irritation. If you know something, say something. One of the most hidden crimes in our community is elder abuse, which can be physical, emotional, sexual, or financial. By learning the signs of elder abuse and how to act on behalf of an elderly person who is being abused, you will be helping someone while strengthening your own defenses against future elder abuse. If you suspect a senior is being abused, please tell us. For more information on the warning signs, please Google elder abuse and neglect. And on St. John, on Wednesday, June 1st, a burglary occurred at the residence at number 110 Little Cinnamon Bay, sometime between 5:50 a.m. and 3:55 p.m. The burglar entered the home via the wooden window shutters on the eastern side. Now, the items stolen included a gray Canon A590 IS digital camera, a gray Olympus SP digital camera, a belt with a buckle of a pirate's head, and also a red buckle that says, "Don't drink and drive." And on St. Thomas, on Sunday, June 12th, sometime between noon and 3 p.m., the residence at number 394-204 Hidden Valley was burglarized. Now, the burglar entered through a window on the eastern side of the house and then exited through a door on the eastern side of the house. Items stolen were a flat-screen TV and various pieces of jewelry. Help make our community a safer place to live by submitting information on these or any other crimes at 1-800-222-TIPS, which is 8477, or by logging onto our website at www.crimestoppersusvi.org. If your tip leads to an arrest or the recovery of any stolen property, illegal drugs, or weapons, you will receive a cash reward. The minimum reward for the arrest of a burglar is $714 plus 10% of the value of any property recovered, up to $2,500 in cash. This has been Judy Fricks with your weekly Crime Stoppers report.
Thanks, Judy Fricks of Crime Stoppers. When we come back from this break, Southern Rent-to-Own. Stay with us. Southern Rent-to-Own proves that once again they're a great corporate sponsor. Here's Wes with more.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. We're at Southern Rent-to-Own at Castle Coakley, and they've once again proven that they're a great corporate sponsor. Now, we've all heard about the St. Thomas gun buyback program that was very successful. They got a lot of deadly weapons off the street, thus saving lives and putting money into people's pockets, no questions asked. Believe it or not, it could happen, and it is going to happen on St. Croix, thanks to Alan Dial. And also your partner at Southern Rent-to-Own,
Don Ebner.
Yeah, this is great. All right, explain to us how you've already kicked in $5 grand to the interdiction team that helps with high saturation crime areas and so forth. And now you're asking the community to match that $5,000?
Right. The $5,000 we put up for the interdiction team, and we put $5,000 up for the buyback program.
That's $10,000.
That's $10,000. The total goal is $10,000 for each one. So we put 5 into each, and now we're asking the community, other businesses, to come and match us now.
Gotcha now. Now it's all hitting home.
Right.
And then perhaps in a few weeks or so, however long it takes, we could do the same initiative that St. Thomas and St. John did. Now, I don't have the exact figures, Alan, but you saw the pictures in the press, and also we had it on Channel 8. The gun buyback program happened in St. Thomas was just through the hoops. It went beyond Chief Carrard and them's expectations. I like how you say here, we cannot fight crime without the police department, and they will not be effective without the community support. Together with you helping out Alan and Don, that we both can take a dent out of crime. Right?
Definitely.
All right.
And you can contact the St. Croix Foundation, and they can take care of any donations right to them, or you can come in here and we can help you find a place to take it.
That really helps out because Roger Dewey and them, they're like, you have any questions, you don't think the money's going to the proper avenue? That's why the St. Croix Foundation is there. They're going to make sure that happens. I bet you'll make your $10,000 pledge, and we'll have $20,000 for the gun buyback program so we can get it started on St. Croix.
All right, sounds good.
Alan, once again, Castle Coakley. Look at these big flat screens. You can walk away. He's still got the deals going on.
$1 takes it home right now, so $1 is all you need to come in and take anything in the store. That beats our $5 deal.
Will you stop it? Are you telling me that if I pull $1 out of my pocket, I could take something else home?
Yep, $1, that's it.
Hey, move that waterbed to the door. I'm coming. At Southern Rent-to-Own in Castle Coakley. It's all about the gun buyback program hitting St. Croix. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.